Hi, George Febish here. We're going to do another area of Italy rather than city. Today the area is Puglia. Puglia is on the Adriatic Sea and down the heel of the boot. It's a wonderful area. It's known for its trui homes. Those are the cone-shaped homes that you see. And we'll be visiting several places, several cities in Puglia, as well as seeing a wonderful cave restaurant. These cities and the cave restaurant we've already done vlogs on, and you can see those in more detail on those vlogs. Now, let's walk around the cities of Puglia. Alberobello is south of Bari, near the Adriatic coast. Here we see the famous cone-shaped homes called trui. Here's a typical street in Alberobello. And look at these beautiful cone-shaped homes with the individual patterns on the roof. Here we're inside looking up at the cone. And here's a store in a cone-shaped building. Here's someone's design, a heart with an arrow through it. Here's another little tiny street with flowers. Here's another store, trui development. Look at the roof, no mortar, just stones. And here we have a street going around a curve. Bari is on the Adriatic coast with a wonderful old section. Here we're walking through the old section trying to find our hotel. Look at the murals on the wall. Here's an old doorway with laundry hanging above it. And of course, everywhere in Italy is fresh fruit and vegetables. And the Madonna is always praised. Here, we're in our street with the hotel, and there's a little restaurant. Here's some of the food and appetizer. Tea time in the piazzas are always a festival. Look at all the people having fun, having dinner. Cisternino is south of Alberobello and near the Adriatic. Put the door here into this little shop. Here we have tight little narrow walkways with white buildings everywhere. The color comes from the flowers. Outdoor eating is everywhere. Here's a narrow little street with it. Look at these stairs going up into someone's home. And here we have the main piazza with umbrellas and tables. Look how narrow this street is. I can reach both sides. And here's another interesting doorway. Being in these little towns is always interesting. Look how tight it is. And Joanne and I sit for some lunch. Here's another smaller piazza loaded with people. Grotta Palazzese is the famous cave restaurant in Polignano, Mare. Here it is here, pictured from a distance. The only sign you see is this one, going in. This is the entrance. It's a hotel and a restaurant. You go down the stairs and you're in the cave with all these tables and a beautiful view of the sea. Here you can see the people sitting, some in the back, some toward the front. Boats go in under you in the cave below. Here are some of the food we had. Look at the fish, expertly cut. Here's a dessert, wonderful. And another one, absolutely delicious. The bill is expensive, 183 euros for lunch. Joanne and I are happy. Locorotondo is halfway between Alberobello and Cisternino, another white town with beautiful flowers to give color. Look at these balconies. Here we're in a church. Look at the little dining on a side street. Very small, but good food. Here's another dining area. And look at this artistic display. Figs are wonderful here. The hotel was actually a set of trui homes. Here's the one we stayed in. Wonderful place to be. Polignano a Mare is where the cave restaurant was. It's right on the Adriatic Sea. Look at the fresh produce here. The old section is to the right, the beach is down below. As you walk this wonderful old section, it's just beautiful small streets, little shops, and of course bars and restaurants. Look at this little passageway and look at the flowers. Again, white buildings. Ostuni is southeast of Cisternino, another white town, this one up on a hill, fortified. Look at the church, beautiful construction. Here we have small streets again, beautiful white buildings, lots of stairs and flowers. Here we have an archway that's just beautiful. And here's two little archways going across a small alley. Look how small these streets are. Vespas are important. Here we have dining in the main piazza. And shops everywhere. You have to look in these little streets. Here at nighttime we have people coming out for dinner. Joanne and I have dinner there. And of course, there's laundry everywhere. I hope you've enjoyed our walk around the cities of Puglia. If you have, like below and subscribe. Subscribing helps me do more of these vlogs, gets people more interested in Italy, gets them to understand areas that maybe they wouldn't have visited had they not seen the vlog. For now, ciao and arrivederci.